YouTube, what is up, man? It's your boy Damn D POV, and we are back, man. Kanye West was on Drink Champs again. This is part 2, and I think this is Larry Hoover's son, and they're just talking about the whole, thing with Kanye West trying to help Larry Hoover get out of jail, and his son is there. I think that's his son with him on the side of him, and they're just gonna be talking about Larry Hoover, man. So let's get straight into it. It's your boy Damn D. Sit back and relax.
So let me ask y'all both something, right? I used to go to Chicago. My favorite restaurant was Sammy's.
Okay.
In Capri Green.
I
was an idiot for going there. I was definitely out of line. I did not belong. I used to land a platinum artist and go to Sammy's.
There's good people at Capri Green.
yeah. So
well, you had your Boricua family over there.
I got both. I got black family and I got But the thing was, I felt like when Capri Green was standing, when Chicago had these OGs, Chicago was, I don't want to say controlled, but it was, then your father, or so many people is away, now it's like everyone is killing. Like I felt like we needed the OGs. And I'm an outsider looking in.
Well, what they called it was cutting the head off the snake. If you get rid of the head, then the body will crumble. So, to the certain aspect that you're trying to say, I mean, it's true. When it was some type of organization and cats had some type of honor and respect to follow, and the person that was giving them the codes to follow, didn't honor the things that's going on now, it was different. It was safe, People were brought together in the city to keep the violence down, to stop the attacks on innocent people and old ladies and women. You know what I mean? That's the type of stuff they don't like to talk about. So yeah, it was definitely different, and it wasn't just Cabrini Greens. All up and down State Street was projects, and you know who was in the projects? We was in the projects.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, let me ask you, this record came out with Rick Ross, and he says Larry Hoover. What was your thoughts on that? Because you from the Chi. So when you heard this record, did you take it as disrespect, or how did you take it?
Yeah, I took it as respect. What's your feelings on?
Well, I like the fact that he kept the name alive and put him into the limelight, but I always had a problem that he said his name and then said whipping work. You know what I mean? And he's fighting for his life. So I wouldn't want him to speak on him about whipping work and him and drugs. His federal case that he's dealing with right now is a drug case.
Oh, damn.
You know what I mean? He has 5 or 6 life sentences. I don't know the exact number, but it doesn't matter because both of them is horrible.
Right.
But under the First Step Act, he deserves to come home he deserves to come home, and he qualifies to come home.
Right.
But it's the judge's discretion. For whatever reason, he don't feel like he should be able to come home at this point. But he qualifies to come home under the First Step Act.
So yeah, did you have because we see you had a relationship with Trump. Did you ever have a relationship with, speak about Trump with the Larry Hoover situation?
Yeah, when I went to the White House, I spoke on that. It was like a very brief period of time, and then it was a lawyer that Hoover had that I didn't like this lawyer. I felt like he was befriending him, but not really pushing forward the situation. So we found a new lawyer. Right now, we're putting together a new team for him, and I feel like it's much like in the footsteps of my father-in-law, Robert Kardashian.
Robert Kardashian, okay. OJ, nigga that fit OJ.
Yeah, before first black victory, before we had Oprah and Obama, we had OJ.
I respect that. Okay, go ahead.
No, when I was looking at the screen as a child, they showed a white bar and they showed a black bar, and a white bar looked down like this, and a black bar erupted. Not for the idea of whether he did it or not, but for the idea that for all the people that's wrongfully locked up.
OJ ain't do it, man.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
that's what I'm saying. That he actually got off, and the fact that Robert Kardashian found Johnny Cochran and put together that team, and they won. And right now, there's a team that can be put together.
Sorry to stop you, but it seems like something that is you and your wife, because you kept calling her your wife, so I'm gonna call her your wife, is passionate about. It's like y'all not only you're fighting for the right reasons. Like meaning, like you guys became billionaires and you guys could have said fuck everyone, but you guys are becoming billionaires and then turning around and saying, let me help. Let me do something where I'm needed at. This is amazing. Like we've never seen this. I've never seen any other billionaire. Like,
no, Jay is super. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Reform too, yes. with Meek Mill and them. They are trying to do the
Jay-Z, Meek Mill, like there's a lot of us fighting in all kind of different ways. It's like that 13th Amendment need to completely be eradicated. But the thing is, it's a specific amendment for slavery for black people that's in the current Constitution. When we shut up and dribble and we rap and we do all this thing is still in the Constitution. As famous as black people and as powerful as we are and as influential as we are, there still are pieces of our 2021 Constitution that are only aimed towards the lost Hebrew race, the lost Hebrew people, known as black. And that is still modern day slavery. So you got to give collectively. That's the whole point. That's the reason why it's talks of me and Drake doing a concert to bring light to Hoover together. And that's
I see you with Jay Prince and Jay Prince obviously is affiliated. I see the Rap A Lot chain.
Jay Prince spoke about it here, I believe, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, so for a bigger call, for period, I love Drake anyway, you know what I'm saying? Right. It's just, I was just telling you like little back and forth basketball type of professional rap stuff we was dealing with. Right. But on a bigger, and also I say, those of us that know how to organize are brought to their demise. Because they do not want us to be organized, they want us to be modern day slaves.
Deep shit, man. Deep shit. So where is it at? You hiring a new lawyer.
All right, let me speak on one thing with the lawyer thing, cause yay is yay. We expanded the lawyer team. You know what I mean? He didn't see eye to eye with the attorney, but he took us to a point, but we added on to making the team stronger. Right. And you asked me where we at, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And so he was denied without prejudice. So
what? Say that again.
He was denied without prejudice.
Like flat out denial. Like
No. So there's a lot of other people that's on this case that was released from the First Step Act. It was nine people on this case, and maybe 6 of them are released now, right?
Wow.
They denied, and it's the same thing, pretty much the same paperwork.
And Kamala created the First Step Act, right?
Kamala created.
You don't like Kamala at all.
Yeah, we are.
You've been going that.
No. Who created the first?
I think Biden. No, it was Biden. I think, or Clinton.
No. Trump.
I don't think none of us know what the hell we're talking about.
I don't know what the hell I'm just riding with y'all.
It came out during
First step back is to get people out, right?
Yeah, I think the first step, it started before Trump, but it came out, Trump pushed it through, and that's when it came out.
Trump pushed through the First Step Act, niggas.
What does that mean?
What it means is stop dick riding fucking Democrats so much they don't do shit for us and be dissing Trump and like they helping us with taxes, like eating, we getting out of jail, we doing all this. This man Trump was like the most favorite white person, and y'all let media make it. We used to use him, and we ain't mention none. We ain't know who none of these people are. We don't know who these people are. We don't know who the mayor of Chicago is. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. This person just came out the blue, and we still killing each other like crazy. You know what I'm saying? All these industry plants and these rappers and this and that. Y'all understand that y'all mentally controlled and used and you not loved. Y'all just simply like just a ticking, like they just counting on the killings, the deaths, the murders, the vote. You know what I'm saying? At the boardroom, when they want to like hire celebrities, they're like, how do we get this celebrity that relates directly to this financial group and the community? That's why they don't have, they might have black people, they ain't got dark skinned black people on these boards and these corporations. We are in modern day slavery, and at this point, it's like I put my life on it. This shit that I'm saying right here, bro. And let me tell you, I don't want no white Christians come up to me telling me how I shouldn't be cursing and what I should be doing. That's still other forms of, it was Christians in the KKK too. You know what I'm saying? Also Christianity, there's Egyptian monks from back in 1300s. So when atheists tell us, oh, well, Christianity was thrown at you by the slave, no, it wasn't. Jesus been here. We the blood of Christ. That's our people.
This is the first time I heard of amen and drink champs ever. Holy shit. Holy shit. Shit got real.
So I'm trying to tell you, man, Jesus is real, bro. And man, black people, we ain't gonna sit. I remember when I called to get Rocky out of jail. I called Trump. He said, man, Trump said, yeah, you my friend. You know, my black approval rating went up 40%. You know, when you came to the White House. Now everybody's like, yeah, he's so crazy, he's so crazy. Look at his hair, look at he wearing this hat, blah, blah, blah. I'm protecting, just what Jay said, I'm protecting you by saying a red hat. That's why I got so, irate about it. By the way, we can all have an opinion.
I do agree with you that they do use influencers to, for us to go different ways, and it's other than just on the internet. It's with politics and what have you.
Rap music.
But like I was saying, he was denied without prejudice. Without prejudice, which means he can come back.
Oh, so that's a positive thing.
It's a positive thing. It's still open.
He has a chance to make it out because of the first step. He has a chance. Explain more to him.
Yeah. So that's why we building the team. When we go back, we want to have a stronger. Just a stronger case with what we bring to them. So we.
And how long has he been locked up?
Said over 40 years.
47 years. My mother was pregnant with me when he went to jail. I've been going to jail my whole life. Never been arrested.
That's insanity, man.
When I was a kid, I used to get money from behind the toilet because he'd go in the bath. Well, that's how they made it look. He'd take me in the bathroom, get some money behind the toilet, give me $5. Come out, I was happy to see my father because I know I would get $5,
And
wow.
All right, I just want to ask. Probably not even. What is? I'm not even qualified to ask this, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. So, at one point, was he the leader of this notorious gang? Because I know, but I don't really know.
I mean, it's nowhere around that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Okay. It is what it is. It grew. It started from somewhere.
Right.
And, as he got older and his understanding grew and seeing young men coming to jail, he started doing other things. He, did things like you had to go to school if you was in there. When you came out, you were supposed to each one teach one in your community with, different things. It was a thing called growth and development. It was a book. They act like it was a negative thing, but
same way like they say the Crips started out as a positive, positive.
Yeah. But it was a guideline from becoming, from being a outcast to society to becoming a part of society, and trying to have economical and political and just building our own community back up, But they said it was a game book.
Right. So what made you want to be involved?
Having economic and political freedom. Well, I was involved because all my niggas is GD. Right. We just all folks, and that's how we grew up and da-da-da. But
and what's the opposite? It's GDs and disciples? That's the opposite gang?
The opposite is Vivendi.
Did he just say Vivendi? Is that the people who own University?
Yes.
Jeez,
we not in the opposite gang at all. GDs and BDs and we all the same. We all on these blocks that we don't own, and we don't have any political say-so. And without political say-so, you cannot move your people forward. They can put whatever they want in the schools. They can put whatever they want in the food. They can put whatever they want in music. They can put whatever. Go ahead. What is it?
Yeah, but like he's saying, my father used to bring everybody together.
Wow.
You know what I mean? In peace to deal with situations in the community. Everybody. So all the different organizations.
And it's those. It seems like Chicago got worse.
Anyone you name.
It seemed like Chicago got worse without the OGs in the building.
Definitely.
When I would go, I went to prison with my wife and with Common, and they had everyone on the yard. Then we went into what they call it, the high security. What's the name of the where it's
The
like
whole pretty much the boxes.
what was the more intense level?
You the hoe.
No, but it wasn't a hole. It was just like glass like
security
this.
place, okay.
High security place. And I looked, Andre 3000, Kendrick, me, RZA. It was all the versions of us that it didn't work.
That's crazy.
I was looking at it, I was like,
That's crazy.
there's not too many styles of video game characters in this video game. It's like, I think it's like 8 archetypes or something.
Right.
It's like you get the same character. Why is it, this is not to detract from this, but why is it always a star quarterback and all, this GTA?
All right, man. So there we go. I just want to highlight that section of Kanye West talking about Larry Hoover, freeing Larry Hoover, and his son speaking on the podium. So we got some more Kanye stuff to talk about today. Make sure if y'all new to the channel, y'all hit that subscribe button. I'm out.